The season is winding down. Playoff positions are being clinched. Cleveland is in. Atlanta is in. Brooklyn is in. And if we scroll down, Halifax is barely hanging on. Charlotte Hornets now find themselves out. Craig and the Charlotte Hornets aren't even in the playoffs anymore. Now Halifax Mooseheads are barely hanging on here. Dustin and Washington, too far out. They're too far out. They can't make it back in time. So it's between Ryan and Halifax and Craig and the Charlotte Hornets in order to get into the playoff game, the play-in round. Halifax and Charlotte's going to come down to the wire, but it's the same on the other end. Memphis, LA, Pelicans, Nuggets. They're all in. They're set. Seth and the Sacramento Kings are looking good. But if you look, right, 44-30 record, 9 games behind, it is so close. Sam and the San Antonio Spurs are right on the edge. Now, luckily for Seth and Sam, AJ and the Jazz, they're just behind them. They're just out of the playoff picture, but they're 14.5 games behind the leader, whereas we've got 9.5 games behind, right? AJ's got 38-35 record. I don't know if Utah, they would have to go perfect for the end of the season, and Portland would have to lose everything. Could it happen? Yes. Is the likelihood of it happening high? No. It's looking like Sam and Seth are going to make the playoffs in the West. But in the East, it's going to be down to the wire. It's too close to call. It is absolutely too close to call. Let's head to award races. Interesting development. Austin in the lead, but he has a broken vertebrae. Austin is out for the season. He got it just a couple days ago. He's out for the season. He's not coming back. Now, luckily for OVO, luckily for Drake's team, they're at the bottom of the table. So this is going to do wonders for them tanking for Victor Wembanyama. Why even win when the number 1 overall draft pick, Austin Slagle, isn't even playing anymore? What are you playing for at this point? You might as well completely tank. And not only that, not only is Austin out with a broken vertebrae, Dustin is out with a bruised left hip. So this could, at the very end of the season, leave Rookie of the Year wide open. It's a chance for a comeback, for redemption. Dustin Abbott, bruised left hip. We take a look at his injuries. He's had a past deep thigh bruise. Now that only left him out for 4 days. Is this a playable injury? Yes, but are they going to use him injured when they're not even going to make the playoffs as well? Why risk it? Award races are coming down to the wire. The season's coming down to the wire. Ryan is up once more. Here we go in Ottawa once again. Mooseheads, Blackjacks, it's the same thing as last episode. Mooseheads are looking for redemption. They're still here in the capital city. They kept it pretty tight last game, but then in the fourth quarter, they got absolutely mopped. Ottawa said, "What is this janitor team? Let's clean them up." And so the Moose looking to bring the pain tonight. Here's Ryan. Over for TJ Warren. Back to Ryan on Van Vliet. Little half-turn spin. Drop step deep two. Contested Porzingis gets the board. Kicks it out. Beauchamp driving. Baseline. Easy left-hand finish off the glass for Beauchamp. That's simple. That's a drill. Ryan. Ottawa's already up 4-zip. So you don't want to get nervous too early if you're Halifax. But also, you do want to get the lid off the bucket. Derek White, down low, blocked by Kristaps. He's going to hit Freddie. Freddie now for quickly, sizing his man up. Working it around to the wing. Kicks it out for Beauchamp. Porzingis provides a screen. Beauchamp 3, no good. Pingus on the rebound, little shimmy shake. Mix it up, Kristaps at 6-zip. Ryan, Halifax, the sweat has got to be on the palms right now. Derek White provides himself an option. Ryan kicks out. 3-ball, no good. Drummond down low on the board, and he gets a leaning scoop. 6-2 for the Blackjacks. Fred on Ryan. Ryan is cold. Ryan's cold already. We are 2 minutes into this game, and Ottawa's bringing the beating already. Ryan once more. Is he going to look to shoot again? Down low, Ryan, opportunity to get the cold streak off. No, he misses the left-handed layup. The family's not good with the left-hand finish. Quickly. Can't add insult to injury. Here's Anderson back for Ryan. Halifax is just going to try and slow it down. Anderson down low for the jam off the dime from Ryan. They cut the lead down by 2. Timeout here for Ottawa. They had a good run going. They don't want to lose it. So the Halifax bench goes on an 8-2 run to end the first quarter. Ryan's back out after some rest, looking to put in the work. Derek White sizing up quickly. Malik Monk, screen set, trying to drive down low. And that ball goes loose. Malik Monk needs to finish. Zubac misses a swap, but he gets the rebound, and here comes Quickly now. Quickly on Derek White. Spin, turn, down low for Fred. Ryan can't get it. And Fred sinks it to put Ottawa back in the lead. They were on a dry spell. They have not scored for the past 2.5 minutes, but they're able to unlock it here. Ryan gets Fred going. Gives it to Obi Toppin. Toppin down low, pump fake, and Kristaps. Hard foul. Hard foul there. He's going to make Obi Toppin earn, well, a trip to a doctor's at this point. First one up for Obi. Good. And he can tie the game up here once more for the Moose, and he does so. Chill about it. Here's Freddie. Ooh, behind the back for Beauchamp. Freddie feeling it, getting a little fancy. Quickly now, working on hairline. Crosses hairline up, step back for Quickly. Can't get it to fall. Ryan gets the board. Crosses half court. Ryan on Freddie. Screen comes. Ryan looking to work it and reach in from Kristaps. That's going to go out of bounds. Sorry, Kessler there with the interruption. From up here, Kessler and Walker is the same guy. From up here, Walker, Kessler, and Kristaps Porzingis can look quite similar with that shooting sleeve. Here's Obi Toppin. He's going to go to the line once more as Robert Williams gets the foul. And so Halifax is just working the foul game. Obi Toppin breaks the first one, but he's got another chance to give Halifax their first lead of the ball game. There it is. Claps them up. Obi Toppin talking some trash here. Fred Van Vliet needs to respond. Fred for Beauchamp. Ottawa slapped the Moose last time. And they started a good spanking here on the first quarter. And it's died down. Child Services arrived, said, hey, no more of that! Beauchamp doesn't care, off the glass! Get out of my house, Child Services! Smooch! Here's Ryan. For Derek White. TJ Warren. Ryan pops out. They don't hit him. They go down low. Obi Toppin's been working magic. Left-hand scoop doesn't work. Robert Williams gets that board. Pops it for Van Vliet. Vetti. For Quickly in the corner. Couple jab steps on Derek White. Robert Williams pulls around. Sets the screen for Quickly. Quickly drives around. Takes Obi Toppin down low and finishes over top of him. Quickly 2 for 4 tonight. Halifax needs to call a timeout because they don't want to lose the points that they've been giving up. The leads open up here for Ottawa. They don't want to lose them. So at the end of the first half, nothing changed. Ottawa's up 16-13. Let's take a look at our first half highlights. Ottawa started off hot. They were hitting every single shot that they wanted to, putting Halifax to work. Halifax couldn't get the lid off the bucket. Ryan actually went on a cold streak to start it off. He's been super quiet here tonight. Now, Moose were able to come back off the bench. They went on an 8-2 run to redeem themselves at the end of the first. But Ottawa is just shooting so much better. 50% shooting compared to Halifax's 27%. It's absolutely abysmal shooting night for the Moose. You've got to do better. If you want to go to the playoffs, right? If you want to be a playoff team, this is not an acceptable performance. You cannot come out here and go down 8-2. You can't do that in the first quarter. You got to play strong every single minute. You got to know your choices. And Freddie gets the interception. Easy layup for the vet, Van Vliet. Vetti Van Vliet. You see the mobile one drive there. If you're trying to make the playoffs, right? Charlotte's knocking on the door, and they've got a huge combo in LaMelo and Craig. To be fair, Ryan doesn't have a whole lot to work with. Obi Toppin's been huge for the Moose tonight. Ryan now sizing up Freddie, kicks it back to TJ Warren. TJ Warren for Derek White. Derek White unleashes a 3 splash. And he brings that up 18-16 now. And so Halifax looking to cling, to hang on to that 8 seed playoff berth. Chris Stapps outside, tosses it back to Fred. 5 seconds on the clock. Fred pulls a 3 of his own, but he can't hit it. So Derek White grabs the board. Dishes for TJ Warren. Ryan trying to break down low, but TJ Warren going to do it himself off the glass. Takes a tumble. How about that for some acrobatics? Fred. Spin cycle on Ryan. Outside quickly. No good off the back of the rim. Warren grabs the rebound. Kicks it up for Ryan. Ryan 3-ball. Bang! Spreads the wings. Ryan hits a huge 3 for the Moose. They're up 21-18, but can they maintain the lead? Both teams been streaky. Ryan sells on the screen, but Fred can't hit the 3. Ryan, corner for Derek White, pulls back, baseline. Jay, no good. Gets the board, finish, reverse, and the scoop is good. Halifax have answered the phone, and they are showing up in the third quarter. Blackjacks need a timeout. They need to recoup because things are not looking good right now. Quickly versus Abbott. Screen from Zubac. Ryan rolls around quickly, runs into the big man. Has to walk it back out. Zubac is still there, though. Things are getting crowded, and the shot clock's winding down. Quickly has to make a decision. Sidestep midi, no good. Zach Collins. Zach Collins has been huge off the bench for the Moose. Ryan into the corner for Highland. Highland usually a replacement off the bench for Ryan, but they're trying to mix things up here in the third quarter because Ryan's actually been productive. Long two from the Moose, and it's not going to fall. Here's Quickly now. Blackjacks haven't scored in 2.5 minutes, and they're not about to as Colin Sexton bricks another three, and the crowd is not loving it. Moose have been shutting them out, and they're looking to continue the roll. Here's Ryan. Mismatch on Zubac. Kyle Anderson. Ryan spreads to the wing, but if they're not going to hit him. Zubac was slow, but Zach Collins has got a mismatch down low, and he plays some bully ball in the paint. It's a 12-0 run for Halifax. Another timeout for Ottawa. They can't solve the Moose puzzle. Halifax on a 12-0 run in the nation's capital. They got slapped in their last outing, and they are returning in it. It's front hand, backhand tonight. Halifax, 28. Ottawa, 27. 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. It's a close finish. Here's Warren. He gets free. Kicks to the corner for White. White, screen. Andre Drummond coming around, provides it. Here's Derek White, rolling left hand, gets around Walker Kessler, but can't finish. Dish it up for Ryan. Ryan's got a second on the clock. Drummond gets the board. Ryan almost hit that drum with a turnaround hoop, but it's not going to fall. Kessler gets the board, and now it's Quickly walking it down. Quickly on Derek White. Fred, outside, no good. That clanks off the metal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Ryan. Halifax trying to hold on to this playoff spot. Ryan trying to put himself in Rookie of the Year debate. Anderson going to try and roll around on Kristaps. Kristaps isn't even going to let him release the ball. That's a hard foul. And Anderson's going to go to the line. Remember, Austin Slagle's injured. Rookie of the Year could be up for grabs. Anderson sinks them both. It's a 3-point lead for Halifax. Ottawa looking to ruin the dreams of the Moose and knock them out of that play-in position. That number 8 seed. Kristaps down low, working on Anderson, and he himself is going to go to the line. So Anderson and Kristaps going at each other. Kristaps hits the first one. Looks to make it 2 in a 1-point game, but it rims out, and Andre Drummond grabs the board. Here's Ryan, down for TJ Warren. TJ Warren into the corner for Ryan. Ryan from the corner. Bang! Ryan's been feeling it from beyond the arc tonight. Freddie looking to answer. Kessler up top. Freddie, he's winding down the clock a bit. Ottawa can't afford this time. Double team comes, kicks it out for Quickly. Kristaps wants it, but Ottawa can't get into his hands in time, and Beauchamp's got to hook up a prayer. Kessler grabs the board with a takeover, puts it down for the and one. Drummond on the foul, and Kessler dabs his boy up with the Riz.
Second team foul.
Can he finish? No, clunks it off the metal. Ryan now looking to be a heartbreaker, working on Freddie. Crowd chants defense, but Andre Drummond with a free dunk down low. It's a minute left in a 5-point game. Ottawa needs redemption here in the Canadian Tire Center, and they're going to call one of their last 2 timeouts in order to think this over. Come up with a strategy. They're pulling a double team on Kristaps right now. So either get the ball to Kristaps and a quick release shot, or Kristaps holds it, waits for that double team to come, and dishes it out for somebody who's open on the 3 line. Your player of the game tonight, brought to you by New Balance, is Andre Drummond. He's been cleaning the glass for the Moose. He's been an absolute nuisance for the Blackjacks. Freddie outside. Ryan gives him a little bit of space. Fred down low. Here comes the double team. Kristaps in trouble. Beauchamp doesn't have enough room to pull. Here's Walker Kessler. Ottawa wants to make sure of it. Beauchamp done now on Drummond. Drummond gets the defense, but the and one. Beauchamp can pull it back.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for the home team.
For the three-point play, Ottawa, with their dying breath, is trying to claw back into this one. Beauchamp, good. Ryan on Fred. ISO calls it to himself, working it back and forth. Drop step, hits it to TJ Warren. Back to Ryan. They're winding down the clock. And a personal foul on Quickly, as I believe it's going to be an illegal screen call. And Halifax is in the bonus. Andre Drummond, he's not a good shooter. The first one goes off the front of the rim. Here comes the second attempt. Drummond trying to make good, and it's going to be a three-point game with 20 seconds left. So what do? Do you go down low to Kristaps? Try and get a double team foul? Do you kick it out from the Kristaps double team and go for the three-point bomb? They tried to do that last possession, but it didn't work because Beauchamp didn't have enough room to pull the three. Freddie looking to take it at the top. He does. Kessler comes in. Freddie on Ryan. They're going to give it to Kristaps. Kristaps down low. He gets the foul, but he can't get the finish.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Ottawa does have 15 seconds to work with. So Kristaps with the first, and if they can foul on a guy like Drummond again and send him to the line, then that's all you could ask for. Kristaps hits both. 15 seconds on the clock. They got to foul quick. Who they're going to inbound it to? They get it to Ryan. Ryan is shooting 77% from the free throw line this season. He misses the first. Too much pressure on the rookie for the second. How will he handle the playoff pressure if he can't even sink it in the regular season clutch time? Ottawa, no timeouts. They got to charge it down the floor. They only need a two. Freddie shake and bake on Ryan. It's down low for Kristaps, but it's going to be a jump ball because Ryan wraps him up with 0.9 on the clock. They got to win the jump and throw up a prayer. They're going to win the jump because it's Kristaps versus 5'11" Ryan. There's the win. Kessler for the tie. He gets it! Or does he? Official review is coming in. The scoreboard still says 37-35. We're going to New Jersey. 0.1 on the clock. It's still in his hand. How close is that? Can we get another look? Boys in the truck, get us a rerun. We're not going to get it. We have to wait for the call. Here comes the call. The bucket's not going to count. The call is overturned. That's the ball game. 37-35 for the Moose. Halifax steals it at the end. I'm not going to lie. I don't know about that call. I'm going to have to dig into that. But Andre Drummond comes up big for the Moose. Zach Collins, huge production off the bench. Ryan, asleep in the first half, but absolutely on fire in the second half. Oh no, I'm not able to check the review. I thought I would have a replay option. That's too bad. We're just going to have to trust New Jersey, although I don't know if I trust New Jersey. Halifax is going to maintain the playoff spot. Ryan, 7 points tonight. Here is the young man's highlights.